Alright. So I'm not a psychic, not a medium. I work on intuition. I'm an energy healer, so I do sound and I do Reiki, and I have a background in psychology. You don't have to say anything out loud if you don't want to. Anything you do say can help me put together a more cohesive story if you understand the message of the cards and the context of your life. But if you want to keep it to yourself, that's totally okay. I'll just describe the story that's being given to me, and you can connect the dots in your own time. And then I want people to be conscious consumers. Some people get scared when they see the cards, and it's for a good reason. There are people out there, doing whatever they're doing, but it's not a problem with the tool. It's a problem with the person. So just keep your eyes out. Make sure that you get a good vibe from the person, and trust your gut. It's always okay to say no, and I love to educate. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm a healer, so I want to give people all the tools that they need to live their best life. Any questions?
No.
Alright. Do you get tarot readings a lot?
No.
No?
First time.
Oh, first time? You're so excited.
Yeah, I said, let me give it an opportunity. So
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
have an open mind, so believe.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing. Alright. So let's see. So you don't need a question, but if you have a question, hi, how are you? So if you have a question, I can go deeper and I can go faster. Do you have something that you would want to ask the tarot? I don't do spreads.
I guess for me, I foresee changes occurring.
Okay.
Not that I foresee, I know changes are occurring.
Okay.
So I guess for me, it's understanding there's going to be any challenges,
Okay, for sure.
concerns as far as what's going on. It's more work related.
Okay, yep, no problem. So you can have that in your head of what the situation is, what it's going to be turning into. All right, and then I'll tap in. Truth, give us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
No, that's not true. There's no way we can finish. That's the whole problem. Well, there's smaller portions, but I completely understand. So if you got you got an appetizer and an entree, you share. My parents do that. They share.
Alright, so they're connected. So go ahead and keep thinking about your situation. So you're saying a lot of changes. This is part of super change. So the the tower is all about it looks like your life is falling apart, but it's for your good because you can't build a better building if the old building is there. So if you have an intense desire and you have it for a long time and you're not letting go of the things that need to be let go to achieve that, sometimes God's going to do it for you.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
So things can be taken away, but it's to make space for the thing that you have been wanting for so long that you are ready for, but nobody can take a seat that's already taken. It needs to be empty first.
Okay.
So that's the situation. So what are the blocks, if any? You have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, interestingly, so she's a spiritual seeker. She's very knowledgeable. She understands the difference between good and bad, right and wrong, and she knows that both have a purpose. So you can think of the Buddha, someone who's very, very high in that sense. And so it's interesting that that's a block, and so that makes me think, your understanding of the right and the wrong and the what to do next and what the purpose is. Your understanding of it is not quite where it needs to be to understand the situation with clarity. So you might have very good intentions, but for this, you're looking at it in not quite the way it needs to be to have the full clarity there. And so I said, what do you do about it then? And so then that's the 10 of Cups, and this is ultimate joy and happiness. And so so diverting from the correctness and more going to the just whatever brings you the most joy and happiness. And so that's manifestation. Because manifestation happens from here, not here. So if you're feeling tension and you're feeling all those negative emotions, those are messengers. They're not consequences. They're telling you when you're on the wrong track. And so we can say thank you, and then we can jump to, okay, what is the thought that would give me the most true peace? Not just like, oh yeah, like quick happiness. It's actual like contentness, deep joy. What thought would get me that? And then whatever helps you relax, that's you telling yourself, oh, that's what I want, and so that's what you can work towards. And so I stopped there because I wanted you to see the bottom of the deck for that one, and that's the King of Wands. So this guy is like, I get what I want because I said so. So it's very powerful, but the focus that came out is the ultimate joy and happiness. And this is like a big way, and not just like, oh yeah, I got a brownie. You know that's the little stuff that you do need, and it adds up. But this is more of like, no, I got my way. I got my lifestyle that I want.
Okay.
So really just focusing on that. And so, and this came out for the tarot. There's a little avoidance when it comes to the situation. So that's the lens in which it's coming through.
Okay.
So it might not necessarily be a bad thing. Just know that that's there, and maybe that's what is causing the like skewed image of what's happening. Is there anything else you need to know about that? Lots of what is it called? I want to say bounty. This is like a bounty. This is a harvest. Lots of reaping the rewards on the other side of it. But see how much of a leap it's going to take to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some things to work out, but it's over here. You'll find it. But it's gonna take some soul searching to like contemplation. This is the hermit. This is someone who's like in a basement meditating and fasting and trying to connect as much as possible. So yeah.
I see. I kind of feel that that's where I'm at right now.
It's gonna take a lot of this to find this and this. Because if you have a skewed image, it's going to be confusing for a while because you have all of these beliefs and you're like, which ones are the ones that are in my way? And no one could tell you all of those things. It's something for you to decide and you to find your alignment for. It's just more tapping in. It's more open-mindedness, and something that can help you is thinking of all the things that you know the answer to, and pretending like you don't. Because if you know the answer to something, you're not going to find a different solution for it because you think you know it. So that might be helpful. Do you have any other questions?
No, I think
You feel complete?
yeah. I mean, it gives me some insight as far as
Mhm.
as far as what's going on. I really appreciate
Oh, you're welcome.
you doing this with me.
Yeah,
Thank you
of
so
course.
much.
Yeah. Good luck. Do you want to say what the changes are?
No, just someone that I've worked with for like 20 years. Sort of like a role model
Yeah.
in my career. She's retiring.
Mhm.
So, and now I'm not knowing, working with her side by side, and we have such a great partnership, and not knowing with her moving on, what's going to be the next step and how things are going to work out.
Whoa,
Yeah, so-
you stepping into that leadership
Yeah,
role,
yeah.
and so that's why they're saying like, hey, make sure you got your head clear.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like in my head, I just don't want that, and I don't know if that's going to be lost to me. So, yeah.
I don't know. You might be ready for it though.
Yeah, I think maybe part of that is fear on my end.
But yeah, avoidance for sure.
Yeah.
But you might be ready for it.
Yeah, and that's the mindset I need to have. Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome. Hi guys. You waiting for me?
Yes.
Alrighty, come on down. So I don't